He's got the highest ADR on the server right now, and they were 9-0 down. That's quite remarkable, so well done to him. This game is not done by any stretch of the imagination. If Mongolz can win this pistol, we might have a very close scoreline. It's Bolts to go in first with the PT-50. Down he goes, machine gun takes him. And now that was the little bit of a sell towards the A side. They're going to be committing in B, but Zulkenberg gets the first frag and might even get a second here. He does indeed. He nails the headshot. This is looking very good.
Trying the secondary shot behind the bench. Can't do it, though. But Zulkenberg giving him a great lag to walk on in this pistol round. 2 kills for him so far, and just 2 to find in Cold and Fallen. If they win this to go 10-5, maybe even up toward, well, okay, now with Bomb down, I would say minimum 10-7, but still, that's a remarkable achievement. As Machine and NKL are going to do exactly that. Defuse to come in, and the round to the Mongolz.
They've done it. It was Bolts trying to get in towards the A side, PT-50 in hand. Tries to find the opening pick with a decent spawn. If he gets it, his teammates explode towards B. If he doesn't, they do the same thing. He goes down, gives him the 5-on-4. They go to the B side, and Zulkenberg steps up. 2 nice USP headshots there. And they got the bomb down there, I believe. And they go for a force buy in the second round. Now, that's an interesting move, and one that could have come back to haunt them. It's Mongolz who are prepared for the third round AKs. They've got 5 rifles out here, no SMGs. And this could be a chance for them to actually get the 3-0 here. We'll find out momentarily. Was this the right choice from SK Gaming? I'm not so sure.
Sugu to Sogu, to those of you playing along at home, depending on the region that you're from. Sfer takes down Machine Gun. He's going to play back toward triple and have a bit of a problem because he's the only one directly with line of sight toward the A position at this time. So if they actually went quickly on SK, that might have been enough to catch him off, but they've elected not to, and that's probably better off. The smoke towards CT likely indicates they still want to try and walk the bomb in, but he's elevated himself accordingly, and he's brought Mara back into it. Zulkenberg goes down. So too to Sogu. Good shot from Fallen. Now they've got problems.
That was nasty from Fallen. That scout shot working out very nice. It seems that the force buy was successful. Mara, the last player remaining, and they keep 4 alive. So SK, with the unorthodox approach to the force buy in the second round, get away with it. It's Fur to find the first kill. The CZ upgrades to a rifle, and the round was his. 11-6 now. Will it be the force buy in response? I would assume the answer to that question will be yes. Indeed, it will be. PT-50's coming out, armor purchase. They're going right down to 0. And they give SK equal treatment here in round number 18.
Fur down toward the bottom of middle. M4 can't quite find anything toward connector. It's NKL, excuse me, NKL rather, NCL. There is an NKL.
There is.
Danish, if I'm not mistaken?
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian, that's right. Absolutely. The old G-Play team. Zulkenberg gets Taco. This is actually going all right for the Mongols. They might pull back what they lost. In fact, the machine guns also picked up an M4 certainly helps. He's only got 28 HP. They've all got armor, so that could be distributed elsewhere if they can converge somewhere on the map in which it's safe to do so. Fallen gets rid of the scout, and he's going to run up to grab the AK that's down on Cat with a Molotov to cover off anyone that was wanting to peek close. Bomb still down at the bottom and the depths of mid. Mara's done well to cover off CT. That'll force the rotation. Aside from A connector could be a problem, but aside from A connector, it pushes them all the way toward B. I'm surprised by the positioning being so aggressive there, but they'll play the retake on A. And it wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if Zulkenberg were to swing back in the underpass. That's just been checked, but as soon as they get in toward A, if he's quick enough, okay, he's going to go the other direction. I was going to say, if he's quick enough to catch them out, try to get the plant, Mara will call for this in any second.
It all comes to this point. Mara behind, only has the P250. It lets him down. Bolts finds its head, and Zulkenberg in T-spawn. Machine gun waiting in jungle. The bomb will be planted. They're both low HP. What looked like a successful attempt here with aggression and the force buy on the CT side might not be finally realised. We'll see if Zulkenberg can get anything done here. You can see Fallen's got his number, and he'll take him down. Machine gun might as well save the M4 at this stage. No defuse kit, no nades, and smoked out.
I wonder if Mara, obviously he was spotted. Bolts was looking directly at him. But I wonder if he just peeked and then shoulder peeked it or kept running and stayed alive, if it would have changed anything. Just for the having one more player involved, maybe a trade potential when they walk in A main.
Well, that force bite will not work out for them. They'll be full AK in the next round. Machine gun might as well save the M4 with the low HP. Makes his way back all the way to T-spawn. Fallen's hunting him though. Presumably stop moving at this point. and Mongolz will have 1 and 4 and just let PT50s into this round, 12-6. I'd predicted 16-4. They've bested that already, and they've won the pistol in the second half. They got that 3-0. Maybe, just maybe, there was a chance of a really close game. But at this point, it feels like that's a bit of a distant reality now.
Fallen. Shot. Successful. NCL down. Behind the smoke, Machine Gun will wait to try and see if anyone will walk toward him and he can take advantage of it with the M4 pulled over. Molotov goes behind him. He's going to try and spray early. Fortunately, they're swift to collect on that as he'll go down immediately. So too will Mara. It's Sogu and Zilkenberg left alive. I imagine his ADR is starting to slip away at this point in time. Taco and Bolts, theirs is certainly being accumulated. Boosted. Boosted's a good word in CS these days.
Well, round number 20. And we will have Mongolz with no AWP, no diffuse kit, little utility in terms of loss bonus. They are at 3rd stage right now, so this is a really rough round for them, especially with all falling with the AWP. I'm not really believing right now. Not going to be presenting any sort of aggression. It's a very default round. One to connector, 2 at B. One at CT steps, and heading with quite considerable pace towards middle. It's Taco to be flashed in towards connector. He'll push the smoke and see what's available to him. It's the same position from Machine Gun he was in the previous round. It seems to be his playstyle. Way behind the smoke as he takes some nade damage there, but he gets one. And Sugu will manage to actually give them the lead here. 4 on 3 now.
Bolts takes down Sugu, but it's Mara that immediately gets the kill back and therefore leaves the advantage on the Mongol side. A smoke down and yet cold and fallen. Will take up basically the wings, if you will. Cat approach to B and the connector approach to A. Neither of them elected, interestingly enough, to pick up the bomb. It was in front of Cold, and he elected to go by it. You almost wonder if that was intentional to bait them into holding the positions. And they'd have a trap set.
There is a bit of a trap with Mara at the T steps for now. Zero checks our window room. He hits this shot. We've got a chance in the round. He gets dinged in the process, but you can't stop him.
That's
Mara,
fine, though. That's going to give Fallen a bit to work with.
Yeah, it's an opening at least, and Mara needs to be very careful. It'll be a Tetris, and Fallen won't be able to stop him, or maybe he can. Drops down to Sandwich and tries to find the shot. What is that? How's he got away with it? It seemed like he was done.
If you're Mara, that sucks. You had him dead to rights, and he just happens to walk off Sandwich.
Yeah,
that's what saves him.
Drops down. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, good clutch back from SK, and it obviously shows the skill they possess to hit both Cold's quick shot and Fallen's quick peek. But yeah, that sucks for Mara. You almost feel for him.
Finds the shot, and indeed the round, 14-6. And what's the play here? We haven't had a tactical pause yet from Machine Gun and Co, but they call one now. Money's not great. They got $3,200 pretty much per player. So can't really justify all-in purchase against a team like SK, but they're 14-6 down. They can't allow SK to have 9 match points. So I think they probably just have to go for it here. At least a partial buy. So the hype from the tail end of the first half certainly diminished now. Doesn't look like they'll purchase much at all here. They're just accepting they're going down to match point. Interesting. Oh, there's a bit of armor from NTL, last minute purchase. Let's see if they can find anything here.
Machine Gun.
Oh, that nade.
That's pretty good. Cold Zero. Immediately gets taken down by Zilkenberg, however. Taco's ready for it. Double spray down. Takes down both Zilk and Machine as they get close. It's Sugu that's going to try and pull it back inside of the site. Can't do so. Map point beacons for SK Gaming to go 3-0 and put Mongolz essentially out at 0-3. I won't say that's confirmed due to the overtime situations, but I imagine it will be.
Double AWP setup now. Last chance for the Mongolz. Zilkenberg and Mara will try and do what they can against Fallen. He's on 19 kills, 8 deaths. It was a bit of an exciting comeback with the pistol in the second half as well. We thought, okay, Mongolz can do this, but the force buy from SK and that first shot from Fallen in round number 22, that could be it. Mara goes down and, narrowly missing out on the headshot. That's Fallen. Could have got 2 kills out of it, but third drops, and now it's up to Bolt to try and find this player who's lurking around the shadow area. Can't do it. We might have a few more to go. Taco gets one back, and Zilkenberg knows his player towards top and middle. He had to hit that shot, though. That was a bit of a sitter, considering he spotted him before. Just had to re-aim and even pre-fire it. He would have got the kill, but couldn't connect. 1 minute 15 now, and we'll see if this 3-on-3 can be converted to some sort of success for the Mongolz and start their long-winded campaign towards overtime.
Flash popped. NCL swings. Taco hits the shot instead, and it's down to just Sogu and Zilkenberg. Zilkenberg's been a player that I've enjoyed watching pretty much every time we've seen him. He's a little quieter today, but Sogu's certainly stepped up. 17 kills. He's been phenomenal. That said, Sogu has the M4. And he's going to try and walk back out from CT as he looks toward connector. Fallen, meanwhile, is the one that's down below on 14 HP. He hasn't spotted him, but he's wise to know that it's multiple angles by which he could be taken down, so he doesn't want to peek too soon. He has the information now. Unfortunately, look at the spread. The CT's elected to play as far apart as possible on the map. So he's got to do this all alone. He's done successfully in the past in doing so, but I think it's a bit too far gone. Taco doesn't want to play it toward default behind. Triple, in fact, just changes the angle ever so slightly to avoid the spray. That's when Cold attacks, and it's Zilkenberg left in a 1 versus 3, and I think we're done. We are. Cold will confirm.
A little bit better than I expected. They got 6 rounds to work with there, but unfortunately, that little comeback they had doesn't really find them much more in the second half. They won the pistol. Force buy comes in. It's the #1 team in the world doing what they do best, and that's winning. We'll throw it over to the analysts and get their thoughts.